Ora viva pessoal, my name is André and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. In the last gameplay I basically focused on making an opening between our base and kind of the bottom of the map. Not exactly the bottom, but close to the bottom, I believe. And I also made a passage to the teleporter that will take us to the next planet. You know what? I think I can go... I wonder if I should have like a fire pole. Let me just... what is this made out of? Cobalt? Okay, let's just do that. And that should be enough for them to have fun for a little while. So... what do I want to do on this video? Two things, in fact. One of them is to actually visit the other world, which we have... where's the... what's the config? View and change filters, recipes, production... okay, I don't know what this is, but okay. So, to actually visit the other world, which is Lucella, and also... I want to start, at the very least, start to make a rocket so that we can start surveying our star map. We do have a few things that I would like to survey, so that's basically it. So guys, as always, do not forget to hit the like button on this video. I ask of you to drop a comment or two for the algorithm. Also consider activating the notifications so that you are notified whenever I launch a new video. And go check out my channel if you're not a subscriber. And consider subscribing if you enjoy my content. And let's move forward. So, let's run things faster. I added this jukebot to our entertainment area. And one of the things that we need to do is we need to so this will actually release carbon dioxide, and I need to make sure that we have a fair amount. So this releases carbon dioxide in liquid form. But it should actually become a gas very, very fast. So I don't think I've ever, to be honest, I don't think I've ever managed a carbon dioxide geyser. But one thing that I can do is, let's do ventilation, gas pump. It doesn't need to be made out of anything that's super... guys, let's put it here. I also need pressure, so that, automation, that. Okay, this is like the basic setup. Now, we should not have any issues with insulation. So this is like the basic, right? And I can leave this as, open. If I do that, I can then kind of do this. And I can still kind of do this, because this is the platform. If you follow, see the platforms that I have here, it goes into this area here. But I don't... Opa, are you okay? The game kind of stuttered a bit. Okay, this should be enough. The hell is that? Oh, it's water. No. Let's mop that. Sedimentary rock. You know what? I should do this. Now, it's not pretty. I'll give you that. But at least it's kind of protecting something. Well, it is what it is. Let's just do that. That. It should be kind of okay. Now, this is very cold. But again... Oh, but I can't do that. I was about to do something bad, but I cannot do that. So I need to remove this and that because I need an area for the carbon dioxide to fall into. That means that I need to have let's do that. So I need a space in between, which means that I need to do this. Okay. This should be good enough. And now I would like to somehow heat up this area, which means that I can do something like this. I can go and do insulated. So it'll come somewhere through here. I can actually go through here. And I can just have this circling around. And if it becomes too cold, I can use it for something else. So, theoretically, we have radiant, like here, right? And then insulated. This is enough. It should be enough. And I can do something like... by the way, first time doing this, so I have no idea if it's going to be good or bad. I don't need a reservoir. What I need is... So, we're going to have some water coming through here. Right? And it'll go through here. And what we'll do is... let's see... By the way, I always do these things on the fly, so... Yeah, that's why sometimes they don't work. So the way I'm going to do this is the water... So this is going to be a loop. Right? Okay. We need... Let's make a big loop. Like that. So this is the loop. And I can add something like... So... directionality. I don't care, to be honest. But we can do something like this. So this will go that way. We can cancel that. So the loop goes that way. And the way this is going to work is... so it goes that way. And we can inject water here. Right, I'm not sure if this is going to work. We can inject water here. And I need to... So this is the loop and it should work. Now, where will it stop, to be honest? I actually might need to make this bigger. So... It goes there, there, and there. Let's cancel that. So it goes this way, right? You know what? Let's actually radiant pipe there, and then do insulator there. What if I actually do this? Right. So, the way this is going to work is, it goes through here. Turns there, goes here. Once it's actually leaving, right? So, it goes through here. In here, there will be an evaluation. Okay? We're going to check for the temperature of the water. Here. And then we're gonna have a pipe here. And it goes into the thing. Or let's actually extend this a little bit further. Measure it here. Measure it here. And then it goes there. And then it's dropped here, where it will then do that. Okay? So this is the cycle. Now, we're gonna have a shut-off here. Like, where do I want the water? Okay, I'm going to add it here for now. Let's put it like that. Okay? So the way this is going to work is the water comes through here, right? And goes into the circle, goes back through here, comes through here. A temperature check is done here. And if it's not within the range that it's supposed to be, it enters the loop, and that's all great. If it's not, then it exits, okay? So if it becomes too cold, it exits. The water exits. But what we know from this little guy is that we need... So this is... We have directionality here, directionality there. And we also need directionality here. Okay? That way, we have directionality before and after on both sides. Beautiful. Now, since we don't want this thing to actually stop working, we can do something like this. There. This should be nice. Okay, so that way we're going to use that reservoir as a buffer. And now we need automation. There. Right? Okay, now. I need power. So let's grab this guy. Put it there. Let's grab this guy. Put it there. Let's then, not this. Let's grab automation and do that. Basically, it's this. And we are now going to connect power. Okay, we have some power here. Obviously, we're going to need, I'm trying to understand if I have enough buffer to sustain this guy here. So the excess from this guy will go up there, and I can do something like this is probably too much, but hey. Let's do it like this. I can say gas bridge, and I can say you're gonna go down there, and you're gonna go okay. This should be enough of a buffer to actually sustain this guy. At least I hope so. That way, we're going to keep this guy running, and it should be fine and dandy. And this should be good. Now, we can still... Okay. Okay. Not sure if this is gonna work. And I'm kind of in that situation where it might not work. But it is what it is. Let's see how it goes. Worst case scenario, it doesn't work. but we won't break anything because we're dealing with cold, not heat. If it was heat, then we could go into a situation where it could break buildings and it could break pipes and stuff. But since it's cold, we're good. Okay. There you are. Jeez, there's so much time to make that. Okay. There we go. Why am I... Let's make that happen. Okay. It's too hot? Why? Body temperature high. You like it between -30 and 5. Well, you're actually not in the right spot. So the way this is going to work is you're going to spit out water if it's below... Is it 1 degree too much? It's probably too much. Let's go here and do that so that it doesn't work as soon as it gets power, because we might not have what we want. Here we go, beautiful. I also don't need that. Most likely, but okay. So, okay. Now, keep in mind that by doing this... Oh, actually not. I was going to say that I have just removed the need for this door, but they cannot access this area through the other way. So we're good. Okay, we good? Okay, we have duplicants. Cuisine agriculture. Cuisine and agriculture. And you come with a ranching booster. Sure. You know what? Welcome to the base. Number, not 121, number 11. There you go. Print. And let's do skills number 11. You come with a rancher. Let's do that, and sure, rancher. And let's do priorities. Number 11 should be doing something like, okay, he's going to make something. But hey, we need to give number 11 a new bed. Okay, so number 11 should now have ranching, building. I'm gonna give you the same thing as the other one, so it should, there should be a copy paste for these guys. Okay. You are. Okay. 11. There you are. Move to your cot, please. Thank you very much. Now, should you have a hat? You should, and it's gonna be a ranching hat. Okay. Beautiful. Nice. There you are. How are things here? Not done just yet. Oh, they cannot reach this area. Not a problem. Let's make it reachable, I guess. There you go. Now, we're gonna need a reservoir. Let's put it here. And let's do... now, since we're dealing with very cold temperatures... I was gonna say that we don't need the insulated pipe, but let's make it happen. Okay, sorry. I had to get out for a second. Okay, so as I was saying... being a very cold environment, I don't need the pipes to be insulated, but I think it's best if I just, you know, make it insulated just in case. Okay, I might need to actually grab... Oh. Okay. Let me... I'm gonna have to... Wow! This used to have much more water than what it has. Okay. That might be an issue. I think... I wonder what they're using water for. It's not for this guy here. Right? They are being fed by this system. Okay, let's drop this to 25. Yeah. We need to start collecting more water there, otherwise we might have issues. Okay. Here we are. Let's see if we can have this working. 4 out of 8. That's a problem. And we don't have any eggs. That's another problem. Okay. There we are. How are this? Okay. 36. Okay, let's... You know what? I could actually do some... Opa. Why do we have this here? That's a problem. Let's do a quick check on liquids. Liquids. Thank you. So that's... Okay, take that. Liquid. Okay, we don't seem to have any liquid. Okay, right here. We have it there. Let's take that. Let's take that. Okay. And we are kind of okay-ish, at least for now. Okay, once we finish this, I might send the duplicant to the other planet. And let's see how it goes. There we go. Now, you're only going to go if it's above 1,000, which you do have currently. I wonder if they get frostbite. I think they do. I actually think that they do. Let's do 5. 95. Okay. Beautiful. There you go. And with this, we should start having some hydrogen getting down there. See? Look at the amount of hydrogen going down. Exactly what we want. Look at this. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. Okay, got it. Okay. I don't know exactly what you are spending. Enable, okay, you're the one that's spending the power, okay. So if I now go here, okay, this should start working. Can you reach that area? Insufficient sandstone. Okay, where do I have sandstone? Salt, igneous rock, sandstone. Got it. Okay. Planetary rock, sandstone. Okay, you should now have enough sandstone to finish that. Okay. Okay. You're still missing those 3 lines. Okay. Done, done, done. And you're doing that. Done. So we should now Okay, I missed a spot here. Not a problem. I can simply do that and remove that. We need the directionality from here. There you go. See that? So we now should have this. Okay, which is very, very good. So let me first clear this. Okay. I don't want this to be in any way hindering whatever's here. Although, I should probably let it be, but okay. And now I can do that. And we should... Okay, so this should now spit out. Okay, what's your problem? Let's check it out. You have directionality there, there, and there. Let's see, do you need a... Okay. Where did I miss? Oh! Kabur, peraí. I made a big mistake. It's the other way around. So what you want is this with a bridge there and remove that. So that way... oh, but I might need a directionality here. I knew I was missing something. Okay, let's... Right, let's cancel that. Do it here. So you're gonna go here, cancel that. And then we're gonna have a bridge there. This should work. It should work. Okay, let's just do... And there you go. Completely functional. Nice. Okay, and that's ice. Got it. Let's analyze this. And let's mop this from here. Chilly surroundings. Nah. You think? There you go. Sweep that. Also sweep that, please. Okay. Now, we have... I missed a spot, but that's a problem. We have a lot of polluted oxygen. Now, the good thing is, polluted oxygen should be on top, while carbon dioxide should be on the bottom. So, with a bit of time, we should actually only have carbon dioxide here. What do you mean it's unavailable? Couldn't you have... okay, I don't care. Let's just grab this water and relocate it to here. Okay, that should be good enough. Okay, should I have a door there? I don't know. Okay. So, this is just going to keep working for the longest time. And we are now with a good backup for our energy production thing. And we're just gonna store carbon dioxide. And the good thing is, since we are actually talking about coldness and not hotness, this should never break. Should never break. You know what? Let me actually do this. If I remove... If I do that, if I remove these, and because it should fill with carbon dioxide. So if I now add that there and there, okay, it should be accessible still. We don't even need that. And it should fill this with carbon dioxide. And it should spill out through here. Hopefully Louisa will not be bothered by that. There we go. There we go. beautiful. Okay, so I believe we are in the situation where we can send a duplicant to the other planet. Now, who will I send? Let's see, how's Mr. 5? Okay, 5 is very good. It has exosuit. Now, he might become a problem because of stress. So I might need to speed things up there. Unless I send our new friend, number 11. Yeah, I think I'm going to send 5. Yeah, let's send number... peraí. Number 5. What's your... what's your down thingy? Peraí. Binge eater. Now, we have... Jesus, don't want me. My microphone didn't. We have 350,000 berry sludge. I think I'm okay with that. Oh, but I need to send a researcher. How's the researcher? How's our researcher? Yeah, you have a morale that's super, super high. So that's not going to happen. You know what? I'm going to send number 5. He has a lower morale. He's going to dig his way into the things that we need to research. And then I'll send our friend there. Teleport. Here we go. Beautiful. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna take a picture. Okay, so... Oh, I wonder if we have bees here. Okay, let's just do... So that... Cancel that. Okay. Let's... Oh, we have... let's start digging through here. Might as well go there. That's not good. This is gonna pop out. Let's also go here. Now, we're gonna need a bed. But we don't have anything yet. So let's open these doors. Open. Copy settings. Open and open. Okay. Beautiful. And now let's see how it goes. Oof. Okay. Hola. Those are bees. We're gonna have bees here. Which is very, very good. Very good. I don't know if we can transport bees. There we are. Beta hive. Amazing. I don't remember what we can do with these guys. But I believe they consume carbon dioxide. But they expel something. I don't remember. You're gonna get... Critter traps are carnivorous plants that trap unsuspecting critters and consume them, releasing hydrogen gas as a waste. Oh, that's gonna be a problem for you. A lot of things. Okay, so you're gonna go there. Okay, we have a friend here that I can defrost. The question is, do I want to defrost him? Right? Let's go ladder made out of that. Okay. Let's first open the way to here. Like that. And then I'm gonna go all the way up to here. Open that. But we need beds. But hey, we need... okay, I can have access to this area here. Although this is the other way around. But I can deconstruct that. And simply... Oxyferns. We don't need these oxyferns here because they're going to be kind of wasteful. Let's do that. And... there we go. I am going to open my way here. Because I want to see what we have the other way around, or on the other place. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just do that. If I cancel this, by the way, he should be able to reach where I want. Okay, Oba. We have a poke shell there. Okay, so there you are. We now need to find the other machines, and that's going to be the tricky part. That's what we need. Okay. You're going to need a bed. Do I have a bed somewhere around here? We don't. Okay, let's do furniture, cot. Let's pick a fancy one. That. Or can you relocate this guy there? No, you cannot. Let's make this an 8. Because you might go to sleep very, very soon. And that way you already have a bed, which is what we want. Got it. We already have one, and it's right in the middle of my path. Not a problem. But at least we have one. Okay, while he's doing that... and now things are going to get kind of separate. So I need to be in one planet, then on the other planet, then in one planet, then in the other planet. So it's going to be a bit of a... kind of a bad situation, but it is what it is. Okay, let's sweep. You are going to get dormant in 60 cycles. And then I'm just going to close this. Should I have a door? I will have a door. There. That's made of cobalt ore. Okay. Beautiful. We can lock this door. And I can say, so you are at... Yeah. So we're good there. And if I go check it out, this will eventually be only carbon dioxide. Okay, I wonder if we're going to see that happening now. Okay. Toilets. Okay. Caraças. Let's off this guy. Okay. Let's out of that. Out of that. Yeah, you're not gonna sleep. Sorry. Well, it is what it is. Close that. Close that. Attack that. Sorry. It is what it is, my friend. You are disturbing my sleep. Oh, who did... Oh, okay. Not a big problem, to be honest. We can even mop it, I believe. Yeah. We're making it clean his own mess. Okay. Is that... Okay. There you go. You have plenty of oxygen, so you should be fine. There you go. Exactly the way I wanted. Ooh, squeaky puffed. I don't remember. These guys, what is it? Chlorine? Bleach stone. They eat chlorine. They excrete bleach stone. Good. Ethanol. Pretty good. Now, I think there's a way in which we can spawn these guys. I don't remember. Okay, this is the end of the world as we know it. Okay, there we go. Nice. I'm gonna go there eventually. Let's do that. And now you have a bathroom. And you also have that. which I can put here and remove that, and you should be fine. Okay. Let's see. Let's do that. So you should have some water that you're going to place there. Beautiful. See that? Amazing. Okay, you're going to clean that. Nice. Okay, so. Lots of traps. Okay, and the other one is here. Is that it? No, it's not. So we need to kind of look for it. Let's just go all the way up here. We can cancel these two. Let's just... I don't think it needs to be in the ground, to be honest. So I can go all the way here and remove that. I'm not sure if it needs foundation. Does it need foundation? It doesn't say. Well, we're gonna find it out. Because as soon as I remove, if I remove the floor, if it complains, then... Okay. There you go. Please be all... Andala. Dude. Okay, you have... Remove the thing. Okay, you are with 1200. Oh, I think it's being removed bit by bit. So it is currently a blob of 1200. Once it goes there, it's gonna be decreased by something. Okay, and we have some polluted oxygen and a lot of carbon dioxide. Okay, so we're gonna use this carbon dioxide to actually do what? To actually power the rocket that I haven't done yet, but I will. Okay, I just want to see if I can... okay, peraí. 1200. Okay, it should go. How are we here? Do you have fried mushrooms now? Okay, we are running out of... Okay, you have... You're good. We have 4, so you're good. Looking for... Why are you glum? Have you not been wrenched? Probably that. Okay, so... we should have fried mushrooms for our friends soon enough. Ah, okay. I don't want to have... Let's do that. I don't want to have more than 12 duplicants, and we do have one to defrost. So we are good enough. Okay, so... Oh, please. I know. 800. 600. Okay, so we are going to remove this guy. Eventually. Okay, so... Time to think about a rocket. Now... I can either make a rocket on the left side or on the right side, right? I think I'm gonna go for the right side for now. And let's see how that goes after. So we need kind of a roof area here, which we don't have all that much. But... So if I... Should I go here? Or should I go upward? Let's go like that. And we're gonna make a rocket. Peraí, that's gonna be a problem. Okay, apparently the meteor showers that we have here don't seem to break a lot of things. You know, I don't need to... Well, I want to make the rocket like around here. Okay. And let's see how that goes. Okay, how's the water? 23 degrees. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna take forever to actually cool down this water. So this guy is emitting liquid carbon dioxide, but as you can see, it never gets to liquid. The system just keeps turning it into gas immediately. And we still have enough. Now, what? Even if we run out of energy for whatever reason, since this system is not depending on, since we're not depending on this system for anything, this should be working forever. So even if it takes a bit longer. Okay, so okay. What are you? Okay, so let's start making a rocket, shall we? So first of all, we're gonna need a platform. I want to move it like that. Is this? Yeah, let's place it here for now. And what do we have here? Regolith. Can I make it out of regolith? I can't I? Can I? Mafic rock, fossil. What do we have there? There. Igneous rock. Okay. Igneous rock it is. So I can make this. And yeah, I'm gonna have to make an opening here because we're gonna need the space. And I can try to remove that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We should be able to remove that. And I'm gonna shave this from top to bottom. And we should be able to do what I want. Let's go to Lucella. Okay, you need foundation. Okay. What do we have here? Sedimentary rock. Okay, let's do this. Let's just do that. And let's build a tile there. That's ethanol. Okay. Okay, let's hope that you are smart enough to know that you should not... Oh, peraí, you're gonna screw things up. Let's build that and add this as an 8 and do that as a 6. So, okay, you're gonna build this first. This is just gonna be a bit of a barrier, a bit of a lip, so that the ethanol that's here doesn't fall into the water. Oh. Scratch that. It is what it is. It's so that we don't make it even worse. Let's think of it like that. Entombed. Okay. Now, I don't remember if... Oh, I don't remember if natural geysers are actually... Okay, ladder. Okay, you're gonna check that out for me. I don't remember if natural gas geysers are immediately it's like some of the. So if you go here, I'm not making myself understand. Sorry, these guys are never behind tiles. They are always already discovered, and I don't know if the other ones are the same. Hey, beautiful! No more carbon dioxide, no more polluted oxygen. So I can actually go and do 2000. Right? Yeah, so we can just let this go up and up and up and up until it reaches 2000. Okay, now. Let's do that and that. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, we might need to remove this little fella from here. Yeah. Bye. Okay, let's do that. Polluted water. Okay. Is this tutorial? It's like basic tutorial. Is it there for long? Igneous rock. Okay. Go. Nice. And you should be able to. Ah, you're picking up igneous rock there. Beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay, let's go check our friend. Let's mop this. And you are sleeping comfortably. Beautiful. See that? Nobody's bothering you. You're fine and dandy. Shouldn't you... What are those things, by the way? I'm not seeing any one of those critter traps closed. Igneous rock. So, you know what? If I make this... Well, we don't need oxygen at the moment. This is the input. Where's the output? I don't remember. I didn't see it yet, I believe. We have something here, but it might not be what I want. Let's remove this and that so that it falls into here. Then you're going to go up here and you're going to go there and there. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, let's go through here so that this water doesn't explode things. And let's go there and see what we find. It's not going to be what I want, but I want to check that out as well. So this guy is mainly going to explore this area as... Oh, he has 37 stress. Okay, we might need to rescue him sooner than later. What's your stress? 15 per cycle. Low morale, soggy feet. Okay, your soggy feet might be a problem. Soggy feet, it's 10. Sunny disposition, minus 20. Oh! Are you the one that has sunny disposition? Did I... Was this the guy that I set up to do the thing? And I forgot and I sent it, which... So, you know those machines where it gives a good trait to the duplicants? These ones here. Where do we have one? There. This one. Neural vacillator, and I actually placed number 5 there, and he got a minus 20% stress overall. And I completely forgot about it. So I sent number 5 to a new planet without even remembering that he was with a minus 20% buff, which is amazing. Okay. You're not entombed anymore. Beautiful. Okay, so now I need to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's do 3. No, let's do 2. Because I want to take that. Huh. Interesting. Huh. I wonder if they can actually go up there. Okay. Now, you have a lot of slime, which is very, very good. Amazing. And lots of critter eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to slowly remove all of this. Okay. 40%. Now, as he sleeps, he should become beautiful. That's what... Okay, so we now have both of them, which is very, very good. And I have basically done what I wanted. Cancel. No. Exactly that. Beautiful. Okay, so hopefully... Igneous rock, beautiful. Wow. Oh, you have another neurovacillator. You could have done that. You gotta get upset. Okay, not a problem. Okay. Okay, you're gonna do that. Not great, but okay. Do I have anything else here? No. Did I uncover that? No, not yet. Not a problem. Okay, hopefully... Ceiling collapse. Okay. Let's now do something like... that. Okay. Lots of regolith. Like, a lot. You are going to say goodbye. How much are we collecting now? Oof. Okay. Yeah, this is actually becoming an issue. Okay, we should now have... Okay, we have some fried mushroom, which is great. Okay. Cooking ingredients. All edible. Great. Okay, so you should... What the hell are you doing? Is that... Is that gunk? How do you have gunk there? Okay, let's do this, but I don't know how you managed to actually have that. Okay. Just make sure. How the hell? Could it be that... Alright, let's do one thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Duplicate this schedule. Okay. So... let's place 6B and 11. So we're shifting them by 1. Okay, and next, by the way, 11 should be, where's 11? 11 should be called 11B, so that I know that he's a bionic. What's your problem? Pressure. That's a problem. Okay. Oxygen. 25, 23. Oh, is it too much pressure? Okay, it's probably too much pressure and not too little. I didn't even know where I was. Okay. Peraí. Duties. Caraças. Okay. You should not have anything else there. I'm gonna let it run just in case the game has something that I'm not aware of. Okay. Okay, I'm going to assume that the Bionic number 5 did not get in an available gunk extractor and decided to just go into one of the lavatories to remove the gunk, which is less than ideal, but it is what it is. Wow. They're just munching their way through the fried mushrooms. It's kind of more challenging than what I was anticipating. 20 degrees is actually going lower. That's not possible. Ah, it was an experiment that I did. Okay, got it. Okay, so that's done. Let's now remove that. Okay, that way. And we're still gonna have, we're gonna have to remove this. I want to remove everything. And it should be nice and okay. Meat, beautiful. Okay. Okay, this guy will most likely need to be you know, I can harvest them. Goodbye. There you go. That. Okay. Good. I actually screwed it up. Okay. So we should be able to remove all of that. There you go. And now, I can do new rocket. I need a carbon dioxide engine made out of cobalt ore. Build. We can remove that. You see, that's why. Where's the attack? There you are. Okay. Cancel that. Please don't kill my things. There you are. You're dead, so you should not be a problem anymore. And do that. We can grab this egg and relocate it to here. Okay, that way. Oh, but I no. Because this guy. Cancel relocate. Yeah, I'm gonna let it stay there for a while. Because you need to be within refined metal walls. Otherwise, we have a problem. Okay, so you're gonna make that happen. Beautiful. And now we're gonna add that. Beautiful. Okay, so now we need to make two things. There you are. We need to make two things. We need to build the interior of this thing and also get some carbon dioxide into here. Okay, now. What's the temperature here? Minus 45. Okay, usually there is a problem with carbon dioxide here. So I should theoretically not have any issues with this. While we are inside the base, obviously. Right? Okay. That's a problem. Okay. Or I can simply do this. And the gas pipe goes through here. Oh. And I can... Let's do that and that. Remove this. That and that. And I should... Oh, my mouse is running low on battery. You didn't see it because I'm not capturing the screen exactly, but the game. But there was a big message box saying, "Your mouse is running low on battery. Please recharge." Which I can actually do that while I'm using it. Which is one of the things that I do enjoy about this mouse. Which is an MX Master 3 from Logitech. Boom. Okay. There you go. And it's now charging. Beautiful. So they are gonna make that happen. We're gonna... I need to have... if I'm not mistaken... Where's your paper? I want to remove this. If I'm not mistaken, if you send any other type of gas into the rocket, it will just be expelled. It doesn't break the rocket in any way. So I'm now gonna need gas bridge. Let's do that. There. 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 And also, easy. There. See? We can cancel that. It'll go here. And go there. And that's it. Okay. Oh, it's our friend. Okay. You are stressed like hell. Let's open that. Okay. Okay, we can mop that, by the way. There you go. You're gonna mop that. It's gonna take some time. Because he's alone. And he's not enjoying himself there. Well, you got strength. Okay, let me just check the blueprint. Okay. What do we have there, my friend? Gold knit gloves. Okay. I am considering just sending this guy home. Okay. You are not enjoying yourself. Although we could, you know... My purpose is to actually have a... And I need to understand what we have here. But I'm going to send this guy home for now. I know. I'm going to send him home. And then I'll return here, or I'll send the researcher here to actually research the other things, and we should be fine. Okay. You should now be much better. Okay. 17 degrees. Okay. And we are now... Okay. So, let's check this. Okay. I always make this slightly differently. Although this one is very small, I might end up doing kind of the same way for every single one that I do. But again, and I don't know if I said this on this video or in the previous one, but since I don't have any blueprints, I just don't know how to do things. We're gonna need mesh tile here. I usually have this for something else. Mesh tile there, or not. So we're gonna need a bed. A ladder bed here. With this, they should be able to hop on top of that. Are you crazy, my friend? Made out of steel. So that, they should be able to hop on there. Now, what's my purpose? My purpose is to send the duplicant out to use the telescope and also to do research. So what I can do is rocketry, telescope. If I do this here, okay, if I do this here, we are going to need... Now, we're going to need an oxygen source. But with this guy here, we cannot have it there. Unless we don't have the bed and left our friend. And if we leave our friend to sleep on the floor, we can have a telescope here. And then we can have a battery there. We can have a manual generator here. And we can do this. And we can also have an oxygen diffuser here. But I will need some... But I can deconstruct this for now. And I can add a storage bin here. Bring some algae, like fill this with algae because we're going to need algae for the oxygen. Bring some algae so that we can make oxygen. And let's see how... Oh, but we're going... should I place the bed? No, I'm going to actually add a ladder here. And that should be sufficient. Let's go here to this guy here. Let's make that happen there. And we are kind of golden, I believe. Okay, and you guys are making that. Fried mushrooms, 0. Pizza. Okay, you seem all to be happy. Well, not starving at least. Okay. I believe someone should grab this guy, place it there. There you go, exactly. Beautiful. So now we have 6. Right, 6 out of 8. Okay, good. I need natural gas. Can I automate this? I can. Okay, let's do that. Now, is slime... Does slime off gas? Let me check. I don't know if it off gases. It does off gas. It's not do... Okay, it does off gas. Okay, because I needed to store some slime, but that will make the thing off gas, and I don't want that. Okay. Yeah. We are at 70. Okay. Okay, you should eat. Okay, you should now rest. Stress. Minus 13. Okay, low morale. Are we all nice and dandy? We are. Minus 33 because he's sleeping. Okay. Okay, he should now enjoy the music or something. High morale. Okay, minus 45. Okay, his stress level should plummet, which is very, very good. And how are we with carbon dioxide? Okay. There you go, all the way through here. Well, it's gonna go there eventually. Okay, I want to see what happens. I don't think this will break, or at least I hope that it doesn't break. Now we might get some issues here. This is not exactly bad, but this is... I'm gonna deconstruct this ladder here because... I might have some issues because the ladder is at minus 45 and it's actually interacting with what we have there. Exactly. See that? It's not breaking. It's just adding the carbon dioxide and it's making the rest disappear. Now, we are having carbon dioxide at minus 15 degrees. Now, do I have minus 7? Okay, it might actually be coming already. Okay. Okay, minus 38. It's still not a bad temperature. Okay. Minus 30 something is okay. Minus 40 is the problem. Because carbon dioxide... carbon dioxide... So. Carbon dioxide turns into minus 48. So it becomes a liquid at minus 48. I'm not seeing minus 48 anywhere here. Minus 51. But it's just really deep here. Not where we are at the moment. So we should be fine. And we are. Okay, so if I go inside... Wow. Okay, that is now done. Let's only take care of this if it's a 0. And as a 1. So do everything else first. Let's do algae. Now, you don't need to fill this. Just enough. And we should have some oxygen now. And I believe I'm going to send our friends there. And I believe it will be a good spot to finish the video, to be honest. Because then I need to... Okay, that is done. Let's deconstruct that. Deconstruct the ladder. But we just need to have the ability to use this. You know what? I'm trying to think. Yeah, they cannot access. Okay, I'm gonna let this be because we're not gonna be using this rocket for, you know, a long, long time. And I'm gonna add this. Though only one. There you go. I was clicking, it wasn't working. So, if we do this, now why am I doing this? If I build the telescope and then deconstruct it, the material that's enough to make the telescope will still be on the ground. So our duplicant can simply deconstruct it and reconstruct it. As simple as that. There you go. See that? Done. I can now deconstruct that and add, in fact, a bed there. And it should be sufficient to actually have our duplicants go up. There you go. Done. Do that. And building broken. Okay. Building lacks resources, long commutes. Copy of Bionics. There you go. I don't like the copy of Bionics. Okay, now that our friends are... Let's do this... Allow manual, so that way they have things to do. Let's grab this guy. And then relocate it to there. Beautiful. Fried mushroom, 0. Jeez. What are you... Oh, you're cooking barbecue. Wow. I don't know. I don't know how many mushrooms we need to have to satisfy these guys, but I believe we need a lot of it. We are with 6 out of 8. We already have a guy there. Somebody should... Beautiful. Oh, no. There you go. You're sneezing. Okay. We are with 1,000,000 calories. Okay, so... Okay. That is a problem. Minus 49. Oh, sheesa. Okay, let's do an emergency situation here. Okay. Let's do that. Let's just do that. Okay, what's going on here is the fact that... By the way, disable auto repair. There you go. Make that happen, please. I was expecting you to make that happen, but okay. There you go. That's a problem. Huh? You should go. Huh. Got it. Let's do one thing then, but let's see if this actually makes it work. So that I give it directionality. Do you mind? Come on, you deconstructed it. Come on, could it just, you know... Okay, there we are. Okay, so now there is a way in which we can make this happen. But I'm not gonna do it at the moment. It's always kind of a manual situation. But okay. Now. Here we go. If I now do this, I want Louisa there. She's a pilot. And we can go up to 6 tiles. So if I do this... Where do I want to go? Retired Planetary Excursion Module. If I go here... It should be good enough. I'm just not really sure if that's what I want. What did I want to do? Okay. I wonder if... I'm not sure if she's coming here or not. I want to add a lip here, by the way. Well, it's carbon dioxide, so... Where is Louisa? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Ah, sorry. Begin launch sequence. Okay. So she should go. Right. There she comes. Now she has the suit. Oh. How hungry are you? Calories 2,000. You're kind of okay-ish, right? Colony achievement. Turn of the century. No. Space race. Ah. Launch your first rocket into space. Got it. She's sad. Okay. She goes, oh, I need to drive this bloody thing. Okay, how are you, by the way? Okay, you're not great, I know that. Oh, you're sleeping? That's good. You're sleeping with your suit on. You're gonna take 0.4 cycles to reach your destination. Okay, let's actually go to... she's really hungry. Now she's gonna wet herself. Exactly. Okay. Do you mind going to the thingy and drive? It's a self-driving ship, which makes sense, to be honest, right? They are so advanced that the ships should be self-driving or something like that. Okay. That's what I want. Nice. Okay. So... Guys, I think... Okay, I'm gonna set her to scan. And then I'm gonna leave. It's been 1 hour and a half. Okay, good enough. Okay, in the meantime, I need to start understanding what I'm gonna do with these guys. Because they are completely idle. Or most of them are. They are, you know... making things nice and easy. We are with no fried mushrooms. Jesus. I really don't understand how many we need. But we clearly need a lot. Okay, you should be 40. Okay, I'm gonna wait for this to actually complete. And I'm just gonna have her... Now, I need to make one thing. Okay. If I deconstruct this, she cannot... She needs to be on the ground to deconstruct this. And she was not. The reason for that is if she's up there and deconstructs this down here, she cannot be. I would have to deconstruct the floor, so that she could do something. Let's do rocketry, telescope, and with a bit of luck, there we are. And you are now scanning space. Now I can unequip suit, mop this, but we are now scanning space, which is great. Guys, I'm gonna go. We managed to have our duplicant not all that happy, we know that, and she's gonna get a lot of stress. As you can see, she's at 42 degrees 42% stress, so she's gonna get super stressed. But at the very least, we are now scanning space, and that's exactly what I want. That's it, guys. I gotta go. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, I hope to see you all on my next video. Bye-bye.